In this video, Kevin and I are going to be going over our likes and dislikes for the month of February. February is a short little month, so 28 days. I'm going to go over the things we hated first. We had 3 things that we hated, but now I will tell you at the end of the video, Kevin goes over lunchtime review stuff. That's at his channel, and he did have a hate from that channel too. So you will get one more hate later on when we go into that. But we had 3 that were featured on my channel in February. So I did not keep the package for these. These were the handicaps beer battered onion rings. These were the hot ones, and I wrote at the bottom, horrible.
They weren't good, like no. Literally, and even the texture, everything was bad. It just, and nothing was good about them.
No, and I think that they gained popularity real quick because people found out they were out, and you saw pictures of them everywhere. But just because you see pictures doesn't mean it's something that you will ever want to buy again. If you buy them once, that's going to be it, because the flavor was just, it was horrible.
Awful.
And then we have, this is the 88 Acres, the seed company, roasted watermelon seed butter. I wrote,
It's disgusting.
Odd peppery flavor, very bitter is what I wrote on that.
We were in Whole Foods and she jokingly said, "Hey, want some of that watermelon butter?"
You want to get some more of that?
No.
No, I can't believe people buy that. And then the last thing, Kevin thought this was okay.
I thought it was okay.
I did not like it. This is the Jenny's Ice Cream Pineapple Upside Down Cake. It's actually sweet tart pineapple yogurt with red cherries, golden cake, and a caramel swirl. I wrote hated. Very sour aftertaste, was like vomit.
Yeah, see, I didn't get that.
And I got it full force. I hate it. I love pineapple upside down cake. I love pineapple. This was not for me. Yeah. I would never get that again.
So it reminded you of stomach acid. It just didn't make
Horrible. So Sarah in California, moving on to things we liked, sent us this myanna chocolate. This is the kitchen sink bar. Speaking of Whole Foods, you can buy these at Whole Foods. This is a expensive chocolate bar, expensive chocolate, but it's worth it because the quality's there.
It's really good.
This one in particular was peanut butter, pretzel, crispy rice, fleur de sel caramel, and dark chocolate. It was terrific. Absolutely terrific. We'd get that again and again. And then I have some things that Maria sent us from Germany. So I'll do all those at one time. This is the Viva. This was I wrote on the back because it's in German. This is a hazelnut with tiny brittle pieces. That's what this one was. And then this one was the Viva brand, and it was creamy almond nougat. And it was a very, very smooth, creamy, absolutely delicious from Germany. And then she sent us this shogun. This was a coconut. And Kevin and I both love this. And
the whole brand, everything that brand has pretty much is good.
Yeah, and you can buy shogun in Aldi if you're in the United States. And the good thing about these is when you open them up, they're in individual little squares like that. So they're really nice. If you want 4, you can have 4. But if you want 1, you don't, you can only eat 1. And then I have 2 Haribos. This is the Fruiteria. And these were fruity flavored gummies. And then this was these were strawberries. See, we had these at the very, very, very beginning of the month. These, you see, they're all gone though. These were little strawberries, and I'm thinking the texture was like
like a jelly almost.
Or was it more like a marshmallow? I'm thinking they were. I was thinking there was some chew to them. They didn't last long though, I can tell you that. Maria sent us those. So that would be the Primavera. If I ever saw those in like World Market or something, I would absolutely get those again.
I'm thinking I've seen those recently in another store. I don't know if it was World Market or
maybe it was World Market.
It was someplace. I've seen
World Market, if you're interested in Haribo, they have like a whole section of Haribo.
I can't remember where I saw
it. Do you want to do a couple?
I can, yeah.
The Made With brand?
These are Made With. authentic Italian sorbet, right?
Yeah, sorbet and gelato.
And gelato. So this is strawberry sorbetto, and then the caramel sea salt gelato. They were just wonderful. The flavors were good. The textures were absolutely wonderful. I really like gelato, the texture gelato anyway. And I like sorbet. So both of these were excellent. We got these at like Jungle Gyms. They don't even sell these around us.
No, that's what I was going to say. Unfortunately, we cannot get them.
They're made in Boulder, Colorado. They're distributed out of Boulder.
Yeah, I think they are actually Italian.
And then I'll mention this one. This is the Findus. These are the battered cod fillets. They're a UK flavor, and you asked somebody from the UK if they had these over there, and they said that this is the Bird's Eye brand, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
right?
they said that in the UK this is Bird's Eye brand.
Which is pretty cool, because we have Bird's Eye, it's mostly vegetables over here. Yes. Over there, Bird's Eye makes all kinds of different stuff.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know why they didn't put the Bird's Eye name on this.
I think over here you traditionally think vegetables.
I guess so.
Yeah, whereas over there, or maybe over here it's just a different distribution thing. I don't know.
I like this more than Kevin. This is the Ben & Jerry's Bananas Foster Core. This was one of their non-dairy frozen desserts.
It was a little brown banana for me.
It's made with sunflower butter.
Yeah.
I loved it. I thought it was wonderful.
It was okay. It was just a little, the banana was a little...
It was banana and cinnamon with almond toffee pieces and a salted caramel core. That salted
caramel was really good.
Oh my gosh, and there was tons of it.
Yeah.
And that's what is the best part of it, because you get so much of that core. But now, to me, it had a really good banana flavor. Kevin's more particular about it.
I don't like a brown banana, and that tasted like a brown banana to me.
And then we both loved. Honestly, I think we reviewed 4 of these at one time, and all 4.
We liked all of them. Yeah.
All of them were wonderful. This is the Noosa. This is frozen yogurt gelato. This was strawberries and cream, and this was sea salt caramel. But truly, if you can get any of them, I would get any of them, because it's indulgent. It's just absolutely wonderful.
And they weren't yogurty.
No,
really.
Not at all. You would never ever know that you were eating frozen yogurt. You wouldn't be able to tell. Terrific. These I will show you. These are Meltams. And when Kevin and I reviewed these, we did not melt them and use them for candy. We just ate the pieces.
They're made to melt like melting chocolate. You dip stuff in them.
Right, like candy. Making your own candies, dipping your own candies and stuff like that.
Bourbon balls.
This specifically was peanut butter. This is the closest thing to being like a Reese's peanut butter without being Reese's peanut butter, because I ate and ate and ate, and I thought,
grandkids liked them too.
Oh, loved them. I thought during that video, I never told people, or at least I don't think I told you, that they really do taste like Reese's peanut butter.
They're very, very good.
It does. It's so impressive.
You could take that and melt it and dip like a chocolate cookie into it.
Oh yeah, they're delicious. It's something that you don't have to use them for candy at all. And they had these out, but now they were out for Valentine's Day. I haven't seen them since, unless they sell them in like that special section where you have the cake decorating.
Could be.
But now at Valentine's Day, they were in that seasonal section. Yeah. These I haven't seen in the seasonal, like the Easter.
And they haven't been in the baking aisle either.
No. Okay.
Because they were the first one that was truly a flavored melting
different
chocolate.
flavors.
It was just awesome.
Okay, these are both the Ben & Jerry. This is the cookie dough mix. You could see I put both of them in here because we liked them both.
Yeah, this is s'mores.
And this one's peanut butter.
Yeah. They're really good.
They're both good.
That one had peanut butter cups in it. This one had these little marshmallow cups in it. And both of them were
truffles,
just really good. Yeah.
Yeah, those marshmallow truffles are delicious.
Yeah, probably one of the best Ben & Jerry bags that we've ever had.
Yes, absolutely. Those are worth buying. And we found those at Meijer, and Meijer still sells them. I haven't seen them in any other store around us yet, so I hope you all can find those if you're interested.
The package is a little torn up, but it's Peeps Field Delights Caramel Mocha. I don't know if you can kind of see the packaging there. They sell these in just the non-filled versions, and they're good, but they're nowhere near as good as the filled dipped ones.
Yeah.
I mean, these were just Like one of the best Peeps you can have.
They're so sweet, they'll make your teeth hurt.
Oh yeah. Super, super sweet.
These are the Betty Crocker muffin tops. They came out with 4 flavors of these.
And they're all pretty decent.
They are. The chocolate chip was plain. They were plain.
But the other ones are pretty decent.
Yeah, so this is the blueberry.
That was our favorite.
This was the best of the 4. If you know, because when you go in the store, it's a little daunting to see 4 different kinds, and it's okay, like which is the best one? For us, it would be the blueberry. It had a lot of blueberry flavor, a lot of blueberries.
But if you don't like blueberry, go with one of the other flavors. Just the chocolate chip was kind of plain.
The banana chocolate chip was good, and the cinnamon was good.
The cinnamon was really good.
But I just wouldn't get chocolate chip just because it was just the plainest. Okay.
I've got 3 and you've got, well, I've got 2 really.
You've got 3 individual things.
Yeah, but 2, I'll do this one.
No, there's 3 things.
This is the Brock's jelly beans. This is the chocolate mix. And it was surprising to us that they weren't all covered in chocolate because it really doesn't say, I mean, it doesn't really like point that out. I thought they were all going to be chocolate covered.
I thought they were all going to be
covered in chocolate. It was probably maybe,
too.
a fourth were covered in chocolate and the rest of them were just jelly beans.
Not that many were covered.
However,
yeah,
the jelly beans were really good too. But the chocolate covered ones were the really good
ones.
Oh,
listen, they're awesome.
And thick. The chocolate on the outside was that thick.
They're awesome. You don't want to miss those.
Yeah, if you see these and that sounds even remotely interesting to you, go for it.
And these are 10 times better. If you didn't watch the video, they're 10 times better than even like a chocolate covered gummy because this is a different texture.
Yeah, the jelly beans are different. The texture's different on them.
Okay, this is the cross brand Zily. These are sugar coated jelly candies, and they were phenomenal. We found these at Jungle Gems, I'm thinking, and they were just terrific. I wish they sold these around here.
Oh yeah, because the texture was wonderful.
Yes, this is like no texture that we get of anything around here.
It kind of reminds you of Turkish Delight, but 100 times better.
Yeah, this is just, they're absolutely wonderful.
You want to do my last 2 or?
Yeah, go ahead and do one.
Yeah. So I can do both of them because they're both bunnies.
They're both in the same video.
Yeah, they're both in the same video. They're 2 different companies.
2 different companies.
One of them was the Apple Jacks bunny, and it was in a white chocolate kind of white coating. And the other one, surprisingly, was the York Peppermint Patty bunny, which is our favorite out of the bunch.
Oh yeah.
But it was so thick, and the cream in the middle was so good, and thick cream. So if you like York Peppermint Patties already, no question, get one of these. If you like a cinnamon kind of chocolate flavor,
cinnamon.
These are really, really good too. Literally, you couldn't go wrong with either one of these.
No, it just depends on what you're in the mood for.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, the York is so good.
The difference is this was $1 and this one was like
$3.88 or something like that.
Yeah, so still not a bad price for what you get.
But that's a classier bunny because this is like a cartoon bunny.
Yeah, and
it's for $1. It's a cartoony bunny. That is like a classy looking bunny. That's a real looking rabbit.
Yeah.
And
whereas this one was very cartoony.
And it's so thick. It's wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah, the cream was amazing. This
is the Creeters. It used to be called like GH Creeters or something like that, but now it's just known as Creeters. Caramel popcorn. Fantastic texture, everything. It's funny, the last 2 things I'm going to show you are like popcorn. But this caramel corn, sweet, delicious, wonderful. And we found that at Kroger. And then these, I love jalapeno. So these are the Cheetos popcorn. These are new cheddar jalapeno. Did we find this at like Dollar General or something?
I don't know, but I've seen those around now a few other stores.
It's terrific, but I'm a jalapeno person anyway, so to me it had a great cheddar and jalapeno flavor both combined. Really good.
They were good.
So like I said, I told you at the beginning, Kevin has another channel. It's called Lunchtime Review, where he reviews. He has videos that go up 5 days a week. 4 days a week he does stuff that's just like frozen stuff or stuff ready-made stuff, shelf-stable stuff, and then 1 day a week on Thursdays he goes out to eat somewhere. So first we're going to go over the stuff.
I had more this month than I've had some months.
Yeah.
I had a hate. I had one that I absolutely hated. Truth be told, almost all of these in this brand should be in this pile because I didn't really like any of them. It's the Wicked Kitchens or Wicked Foods This particular one is the Punchin' Potatoes and Beans Chili Mac. I gave it a 2.5. And I said it lacks texture.
Aren't these from the UK?
Oh, lacks flavor and the texture was bad. Yeah, all these are from the UK. They're like pot noodles over there, or like ramen noodles over here, kind of. You put hot boiling water in them, you let them sit for 3 or 4 minutes, and then you eat them. The problem with almost every one of these, with the exception of the porridge, the problem with every one of these is they don't hydrate well. So, like this one had beans in it. The beans were hard. I mean, like hard, not crunchy, but they were hard. The macaroni, the noodles in all these are firm and crunch. Sometimes they were like literally crunch. And the flavors weren't all that great. Yeah, who wants raw pasta when you're eating something?
I love your sound effects.
If you've ever eaten a piece of raw pasta, it sounds just like that.
Right.
It was just not a good brand.
So if you're in the UK, stick with pot noodles.
Pot noodles are actually pretty good compared to these. And then, what do they call them? Dorm food or something, like college food?
Yeah.
Uni food. That's what they call it over there, because it's, it's just like ramen noodles here.
Right.
Pot of noodles here. Some I really did like though. All these Il Tacos, taco puffs, and there's other ones. I gave this one a 4.5. This one is the ground beef version. That one was really good. And what I'm impressed with, it kind of reminds you of a Hot Pocket a little bit, because they're breading on the outside with the filling. But these get really, really puffy, and they're layers and layers of like puff pastry. So they're very flaky, and the flavors are pretty good too.
Are they crispy in the microwave?
Yeah, they're crispy in the microwave. And they don't get really hard on the ends. Like Hot Pockets on the ends, they get really, really hard. I mean, and burritos get really, really hard. Those don't get really hard. These are bigger meals, truth be told. This one is the Great Value, which is a Walmart. Southwestern style chicken and pasta. I gave this one a 4.5, and I said it was just really good. Yeah, I can't tell what I said. Anyway, it was just really good. I like
I can try to
the flavors, the texture, everything about it was really good. And like I said, this is more of a family meal. But what I would recommend you do is if you want to eat the whole thing at work, you could. But I would recommend you make it the night before. Eat some of it the night before if you want to, and then take the rest of it in for leftovers the next day. That way you're not heating up this whole package the next day. But it was excellent. If you're looking for family meals, this is a good one too. And this one is not really a family meal necessarily, but they're sorry, I'm gonna pull my sticker off here. This one is the soft pretzel sticks, pub style, and they were just literally pretzels.
And those are Kroger brand.
They're Kroger brand pretzels. I gave these a 5 out of 5, because the pretzels were so good. The textures were really good. The flavors were excellent. They had a really good amount of salt on them, and of course you control the amount of salt on them too, so you can put as much or as little as you want. They were just really good. So yeah, I'd buy these anytime.
There was another thing that he gave a 5 out of 5, but I don't have the container. It was the Hellmans. He did a review with lunch meats.
Yeah,
and then
making just a sandwich.
Yeah, but then he had these 2 Hellmans. What would you call that?
They're like
a spread?
like a mayonnaise sauce, like a sauce.
And I think you gave a 5 out of 5 to like the jalapeno. There was like a jalapeno.
There's one that was spicy, and one was like garlic. The roasted garlic one was really strong garlic. What I ended up doing to finish those off is I would put a lot of jalapeno, and I would put just a little bit of the garlic on there, so you get a little bit of the garlic, but a lot of the jalapeno flavor. They were just both really, really good.
So like I said, on his channel, 4 days a week, or not 4 days a week,
1 day a week.
1 day a week on Thursdays, he goes out to eat. And so usually I ask him from what he reviewed during the month, where would maybe he has a place he would not choose that meal again, or maybe he loved everything, or what's his favorite. So the first one you had on February 3rd, you had a cookout. You had the cheddar style burger with fries with Cajun seasoning, and you had cheese bites.
Okay.
And then on the 10th, you had Logan's Roadhouse. You had the Roadhouse Deluxe Burger and Fries. And then on the 17th, you had Taco Bell. You had 3 things from Taco Bell. You had Cantina crispy chicken taco with chipotle, and then you had one with avocado, and then you had a Flamin' Cool Ranch Doritos Locos taco. And then lastly, on the 24th, you had the Wendys hot honey chicken sandwich and fries.
Okay.
I know what he's gonna say he didn't like.
The Logan's Roadhouse was it was okay. I wasn't really impressed with it, honestly, and the service was horrible. Because my stuff sit there forever, and one guy was taking care of everything, and I didn't know it was mine at the time. I think I said this in the video. I didn't know it was mine at the time, but then when he finally boxed it up, this other person finally came up and helped. They grabbed it and looked at the thing and goes, "Oh, Kevin done," and I went, "That's me. Yeah, that's that box that's been sitting there for 20 minutes. Thank you." So it wasn't a good experience. Other times it might have been wonderful, but it was just okay. The Wendys was good. If you like spicy, it was good, but you have to like spicy. The cookout for the burger was like one of the best burgers I've had in a long, long time. I mean, it was awesome.
He's been telling everybody about the burger. Ashley
said she got one and she didn't really care for it that much. Not a burger, she got the barbecue, and she goes like, I didn't know the sauce was extra on the side or whatever. And it's like, well, I got the burger, and it was awesome. Because it tasted like a burger you'd make at home. That's why I
think it depends on what you get there, because Kevin had gone there once before
and got barbecue
and he didn't think it was anything. So honestly, he probably wouldn't have revisited that place. And then somebody left a comment, has he ever gone back there besides that one time? And so he went back, got the burger. Absolutely loves the burger.
I would get the burger there any day.
Yeah, so it depends on what you get there.
But my favorite out of all of these was the Taco Bell crispy chicken with the chipotle, because it was the ranch Dorito, Cool Ranch Doritos Locos Taco. It was okay. It wasn't much of anything. But the chipotle with the chicken, I would eat that literally once a week, anytime.
Really?
It was so good.
Was it small? A small taco?
No.
I feel like when I go to Taco Bell, I feel like
there's not much meat on a regular taco.
I could eat like 6 of them.
Yeah.
You know?
No, if you get the Tyson crispy chicken strips, which are pretty good size.
Yeah, those are big.
That's what was inside there.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
And what was good about it was good and crispy.
So you probably would only eat 2 of them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 2 would be enough for me at least.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I got that, and I would have been really disappointed if the chicken hadn't been crispy, but it was very, very crispy on the outside, and and with that, the lettuce and tomato and the chipotle sauce, and that it's a soft tortilla.
See, I was going to ask you, do they make it in a hard shell?
I don't think you could put it in a hard shell. I don't think you could eat it that way though.
I like hard shells. I do not.
I don't think
like
it could fit it in
shells.
there. This is more like it's like a wrap almost. It was just awesome.
It sounds good.
And the chipotle sauce was awesome. So honestly the cookout was an awesome burger. The Taco Bell, the chicken with the chipotle was awesome. And then the Wendy's hot honey was good if you like spicy. It was really, really good. They said they got new fries. They don't taste any different to me than the old fries did.
Yeah, and I love
the fries. I love Wendy's fries anyway. I always love them.
Somebody left a comment saying something like, "You've never had Wendy's fries." Well, that wasn't the point. He's had Wendy's fries. The thing is these are supposed to be new fries. And they don't taste like the new fries. They taste like he's had Wendy's fries, of course. And
I love them. I've always liked Wendy's is like, some people said that they've never liked Wendy's fries. I've always liked Wendy's fries. They're very potatoey. That's always the thing about them.
It's either you like them or you don't. Yeah. People either like them or they don't.
And truth be told, Logan's, I probably would have liked it better if the experience had been better. But sometimes the experience can really change or skew your outlook on the meal. And it was okay. It just wasn't. I'd say if I went in and sat down and was served this, I would think it was much, much better than me getting it in a to-go box and eating it in the car.
Right.
Yeah, just a different experience.
Right. Well, that's it for February. Like I said, it was a short little month. So
it was a short month, but I got 4 restaurants in.
Yeah, you did. And I know these videos catch people off guard because they're like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's the end of the month," and I don't even realize it until you put these videos out. We're looking forward to. We already had a few little Easter things this month. I'm sure we're going to have others for the month of March. And it's a full month, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like 31. Yeah, I had to do the little thing. 30 days has September, April, June, and November. Yeah, so
and Easter's not until April, so
yeah,
I'm sure we'll have more Easter stuff.
Yeah, we will. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.